Hello, good morning everyone. Uh, can you hear me all? Can you please write on the chat window and say something? All right, sounds good. नमस्कार. आता आपल्याकडे साधारण 21 जण आलेले आहेत. एक 2-3 मिनिटं आपण अजून थांबून बघूया. I can see Soham and Lata are not able to hear. I would request Soham and Lata, please just check your internet connection.
Hello everyone, this is Vaibhav from Maharashtra Seva Sangh, Vidnyan Vibhag. I hope I am audible to all of you. We will be having the introduction and the speaker's presentation two, followed by a question and answer session. Just let us know in the chat if you are able to hear us properly and if you can also see the presentation. We'll be starting the event in a few minutes.
नमस्कार. आय थिंक आता आपण सुरू करूया. आपल्याकडे आता 21 जण जमलेले आहेत. सर्वप्रथम महाराष्ट्र सेवा संघाच्या विज्ञान विभागातर्फे मी सचिन वजे सर्वांचं मनपूर्वक स्वागत करतो. ॲक्च्युली हा सध्या आपला लॉकडाऊनचा कालावधी चालू आहे आणि आपल्याला प्रत्यक्ष सभागृहामध्ये कोणतेही कार्यक्रम घेता येत नाहीयेत. पण आमच्या म्हणजे आपल्या संस्थेमध्येच उत्साही आणि क्रियाशील अशा तरुणांची आणि सर्व कार्यकर्त्यांची एक फौज आहे मोठी. तर आपण ऑनलाईन माध्यमातून हे वेबिनार घ्यावं असं आम्ही ठरवलं. सो I hope I am able to, I hope you are able to hear me, everyone.
Sachin, mic a little closer to your mouth if you can. You are audible, but
okay,
the
okay,
voice
okay.
is little.
All right. So आज आपण पहिलंच आपलं सेशन चालू करतोय आणि आपला आजचा विषय आहे इंट्रोडक्शन टू ॲस्ट्रॉनॉमी. कालच जागतिक खगोल विज्ञान दिवस साजरा झाला. तर आपण त्याचं एक निमित्त साधून आपण आज इंट्रोडक्शन टू ॲस्ट्रॉनॉमी या विषयावर आजचं आपलं एक सेशन ठेवलंय. आणि मला सांगायला खूप आनंद होतोय की या आपल्या ऑनलाईन नॉलेज सिरीजचा आपला पहिला हा अंक त्याचे आपले प्रमुख वक्ते म्हणून आपल्याकडे आहेत अर्चित गोखले. ॲक्च्युली अर्चित हा आपल्याच विज्ञान विभागातील एक आपला व्हॉलंटियर आहे आणि एक हौशी खगोलप्रेमी आहे. मी एक थोडक्यात अर्चितची ओळख करून देतो. अर्चित राहायला मुलुंड पूर्वेला असून सध्या पोद्दार कॉलेजमधून FY BCom करतोय आणि पुढे त्याला CA करायची इच्छा आहे. म्हणजे बघा, करिअर विज्ञान शाखेतील नसून सुद्धा त्याने विज्ञानाची आवड जोपासली आहे. आणि अर्चितची आई सौ अमिता गोखले या एक सुप्रसिद्ध गायिका आहेत. तर काही वर्षांपूर्वी कल्याणच्या आकाशमित्र मंडळ या संस्थेतर्फे सूर नभांगणाचे नावाचा कार्यक्रम आयोजित होत असे. तर त्यात अर्थातच अर्चितची आई म्हणजे त्यांचा सहभाग असे त्याच्यात. तर या कार्यक्रमाचे रेकॉर्डिंग्स ऐकता आणि पुढे आकाश मित्र या संस्थेशी संलग्न झाल्यामुळे अर्चितलाही खगोल अभ्यासाची गोडी वाटू लागली आणि पुढे जाऊन अर्चित त्यातनं नवीन गोष्टी शिकला. आणि एक अत्यंत अभिमानाची आणि आनंदाची गोष्ट म्हणजे त्याने स्वतःहून आपल्याकडचा म्हणजे आपल्याकडची नॉलेज आपल्याकडची माहिती नॉलेज हे सगळ्यांपुढे सोप्या आणि रंजक पद्धतीने यावं यासाठी सेलेस्टियल साइट्स अँड इन्साइट्स नावाचं एक स्वतःचं पुस्तक प्रकाशित केलं. तर आज आपल्याला अर्चित त्याविषयी सुद्धा आणि एकंदर त्याच्या म्हणजे खगोलशास्त्रातल्या काही गमतीदार गोष्टींविषयी आपल्याला सांगेल. आणि त्याच्याकडे स्वतःकडे एक कॅसेग्रेन टाईपची एक टेलिस्कोप आहे, त्याचं प्रात्यक्षिक सुद्धा आपल्याला तो दाखवेल. सो आय गेस आता अजून वेळ न दवडता मी पुढची सगळी सूत्र अर्चितकडे सोपवतो. सो वैभव, यू कॅन हँड ओव्हर टू अर्चित आय गेस.
नमस्कार.
Thanks, Sachin. Archit, you can start your presentation now.
ओके. नमस्कार, मी अर्चित गोखले. Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
ओके. मी महाराष्ट्र सेवा संघाचे पदाधिकारी आणि कार्यकर्ते त्यांचे आभार मानतो. त्यांनी मला आज इकडे तुमच्याबरोबर इंटरॅक्ट करण्याची संधी दिल्याबद्दल. कालच इंटरनॅशनल ॲस्ट्रॉनॉमी डे साजरा झाला. ॲस्ट्रॉनॉमी प्रपोगेशनसाठी हा दिवस साजरा केला जातो. त्याच्या तुम्हा सर्वांना शुभेच्छा. खगोलशास्त्र हा विषय खूपच इंटरेस्टिंग आहे आणि आपल्या भारतात पूर्वीपासून ह्यावर खूप संशोधन आणि अभ्यास झाला आहे. पूर्वीच्या काळी आपले जीवन निसर्गाशी जवळीक साधणारे असल्यामुळे सामान्य माणसालाही तिथी, भरती ओहोटी, त्याच्या चंद्राशी असलेला संबंध वगैरे गोष्टी दैनंदिन जीवनात माहीत असायच्या. खरं तर मी सुद्धा तुमच्यासारखा एक खगोलप्रेमी चिकित्सक आहे. सुदैवाने मला आकाश मित्र मंडळ कल्याण या संस्थेच्या पदाधिकाऱ्यांकडनं मार्गदर्शन मिळालं आणि मी ही माहिती गोळा करू शकलो. त्यामुळे आजच्या सेशनला आपण लेक्चर असं न म्हणता एक नॉलेज शेअरिंग सेशन असं म्हणूया. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. खगोलशास्त्र किंवा ॲस्ट्रॉनॉमी हे आपण जर का मनात आणलं तर आपल्याला जनरली सूर्य, चंद्र, तारे, मिल्की वे, नक्षत्र असे शब्द डोक्यात येतात. परंतु सोलार सिस्टीम किंवा सौरमाला ह्या विषयावर आपण सगळ्यांनीच खूप वाचलं असेल. इंटरनेट आहे, पुस्तकं आहेत. त्याच्यामुळे आज मी जनरल काही इंटरेस्टिंग ॲस्ट्रॉनॉमी फॅक्ट सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो, ज्या थोड्या वेगळ्या आहेत पण नक्कीच सगळ्यांना आवडतील. आपल्या आज डिस्कशनचे मेन टॉपिक्स असतील कॉन्स्टिलेशन्स, मॅग्निट्यूड ऑफ स्टार्स, नेम्स ऑफ मराठी मंथ्स अँड ॲस्ट्रॉनॉमी बिहाइंड इट, कलर ऑफ स्टार्स अँड मिटिओर शॉवर्स. खगोलशास्त्र म्हटलं की अनेकांना मनात येते ते म्हणजे दुर्बीण किंवा मोठे कॅमेरे किंवा काही वेगळे उपकरणं. पण खगोलशास्त्राचा बेसिक अभ्यास करायला ह्या उपकरणांची काहीच गरज नसते. ते आपल्याला नक्कीच कळेल. आता आपण आपल्या सेशनला सुरुवात करूया. आपला पहिला टॉपिक आहे कॉन्स्टिलेशन्स. आपण डोळ्यांनी 2,500 ते 3,000 तारे एका वेळी बघू शकतो. आता आपल्याला सगळ्यांनाच पोलार रेस किंवा व्याध अशा किंवा ध्रुवतारा अशा ताऱ्यांची नावं माहीत असतील. पण ती नेमकी शोधायची कुठे असा जेव्हा आपल्याला प्रश्न पडतो तेव्हा कॉन्स्टिलेशन नावाचं टर्मिनॉलॉजी डोक्यात येते. आपण कॉन्स्टिलेशनचा सोपा अर्थ सांगायला गेला तर कॉन्स्टिलेशन म्हणजे ग्रुप ऑफ स्टार्स. त्याच्यामुळे काही तारे काहीतरी आकृती एकत्र येऊन आकाशात कुठली तरी आकृती तयार करतात आणि त्याला एका कॉन्स्टिलेशनच्या नावाने ओळखलं जातं. आता आपण बघितलं तर मृग नक्षत्र किंवा एक ग्रुप ऑफ स्टार्स त्याला ग्रीक लोकांनी हे हंटर समजून ओरायन द हंटर असं म्हटलं आणि आपल्या पूर्वजांनी किंवा भारतीय खगोलशास्त्रज्ञांनी त्याला हरिण समजून मृग नक्षत्र असं नाव दिलं. एकूण आकाशात 88 कॉन्स्टिलेशन्स आहेत. 1930 साली इंटरनॅशनल ॲस्ट्रॉनॉमिकल युनियन या संस्थेने ती शॉर्टलिस्ट केली व त्याचे इंग्लिश नामकरण केले. 51 कॉन्स्टिलेशन्स ही सदर्न हेमिस्फिअर किंवा दक्षिण गोलार्धात आहेत आणि 37 कॉन्स्टिलेशन्स ही उत्तर गोलार्धात किंवा नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फिअर मध्ये आहेत. बाळशास्त्री जांभेकर यांनी ह्या ताऱ्यांचे मराठी नामकरण केले. आपल्याला सगळ्यांनाच माहिती आहे की पृथ्वी ही सूर्याभोवती प्रदक्षिणा घालत असते. पण जेव्हा आपण पृथ्वीवरून बघतो तेव्हा सूर्यच तेथे स्थान बदलताना आपल्याला दिसतो. ह्याला आपण इमॅजिनरी पाथ ऑफ द सन असं म्हणतो किंवा सूर्याचा भासमान मार्ग. या सूर्याच्या भासमान मार्गाला आपण एक्लिप्टिक किंवा आयनिक वृत्त असं म्हणतो. या 88 कॉन्स्टिलेशन्स मधले जे 12 कॉन्स्टिलेशन्स ह्या एक्लिप्टिकवर आढळतात म्हणजे त्यांचे स्थान हे सूर्याच्या भासमान मार्गावर आहे त्याला आपण रास किंवा झोडियाक साइन असं म्हणतो. आता आपल्या पूर्वीच्या भारतीय खगोलशास्त्रज्ञांनी आकाशाचे 27 भाग केले व प्रत्येक भागाला एका नक्षत्राने ओळखले गेले. असे एकूण 27 नक्षत्र आणि 12 राशी आकाशात आपल्याला बघायला मिळतात. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. हे आपल्याला अगदीच नजरेत भरेल असं हे कॉन्स्टिलेशन आहे, ते म्हणजे ओरायन किंवा मृग नक्षत्र. हे आपल्याला विंटर नाईट्स मध्ये म्हणजे साधारण नोव्हेंबर महिन्यात आपल्याला आकाशात अगदी ठळकपणे दिसू शकतं. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. हे नक्षत्र आपल्याला सगळ्यांनाच माहितीये. ह्याला सप्तर्षी किंवा उर्सा मेजर असं म्हटलं जातं. हे आपल्याला उत्तर गोलार्धात किंवा नॉर्थ डिरेक्शनला दिसू शकतं. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. आता आपण आकाशात बघितलं तर आपल्याला काही तारे खूप तेजस्वी दिसतात किंवा काही तारे खूप अंधुक दिसतात. आता असं का होतं? ताऱ्याच्या त्याचा मॅग्निट्यूड किंवा प्रत असं म्हटलं जातं. फोटोमीटर नावाच्या इन्स्ट्रुमेंटने आपण ताऱ्याचा मॅग्निट्यूड मेजर करू शकतो. जेवढा मॅग्निट्यूड ताऱ्याचा जास्त तेवढा तो तारा अंधुक आणि जेवढा मॅग्निट्यूड कमी तेवढा तो तारा जास्त तेजस्वी. सूर्य आपल्याला सगळ्यात तेजस्वी दिसतो कारण तो पृथ्वीपासून खूपच जवळ आहे. त्याचा मॅग्निट्यूड -27.6 इतका आहे. सूर्यानंतर आपल्याला सगळ्यात तेजस्वी दिसतो तो म्हणजे चंद्र. पूर्ण चंद्राचा मॅग्निट्यूड हा -12.7 इतका असतो. मॅग्निट्यूडचे मुख्य दोन प्रकार आहेत. एक ॲपॅरंट मॅग्निट्यूड ज्याला आपण दृश्य प्रत असं म्हणतो आणि एक ॲब्सोल्यूट मॅग्निट्यूड ज्याला आपण निरपेक्ष प्रत असं म्हणतो. ॲपॅरंट मॅग्निट्यूड म्हणजे पृथ्वीवरून आपण एखादा तारा बघितला तर आपल्याला त्याचं दृश्य कसं दिसतं, तो किती तेजस्वी दिसतो, ह्याला आपण दृश्यप्रत किंवा ॲपॅरंट मॅग्निट्यूड असं म्हणतो. पण एखादा तारा तेजस्वी दिसण्यामागची अनेक कारणं आहेत. त्यातलं एक कारण म्हणजे तो तारा खरंच तेजस्वी असतो किंवा दुसरं कारण म्हणजे तो तारा कमी तेजस्वी असतो पण त्याचे पृथ्वीपासूनचे अंतर कमी असते, म्हणजेच पृथ्वीपासून तो जवळ असतो आणि त्याच्यामुळे आपल्याला तेजस्वी दिसतो.
Hello,
हाँ, बोल.
Archit. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. Many
हाँ.
people are requesting you to speak in Hindi or English. So I would suggest you to keep it little bit mixed in Hindi, Marathi, English, so that everybody can
Okay.
understand. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I will start. Uh, so when we need to compare the stars, we have to keep them on a same platform. This is where the concept of absolute magnitude comes into the picture. This concept measures the magnitude of each star considering it to be at a fixed distance of 32.6 light years. म्हणजेच 32.5 प्रकाश वर्ष अंतरावर एखादा तारा नेला तर त्याचा मॅग्निट्यूड किती असेल, ह्यालाच ॲब्सोल्यूट मॅग्निट्यूड असं म्हणतात. द ॲब्सोल्यूट मॅग्निट्यूड ऑफ आवर सन इज +4.6. If we take our sun at a distance of 32.6 light years, sun will be very dim and it will be not seen as bright as it is seen now. There is a star called Deneb in Cygnus constellation. As seen from Earth, it looks very faint as it is too far away from Earth. But if we take absolute magnitude of that star, it is -8.7. It means it will look similar to the moon. It will be very bright in the sky. Next slide. Next slide. आपल्याला जर का कोणी प्रश्न विचारला की दिशा कशावरून ओळखली जाते, तर बरेच लोक त्याचा उत्तर देतात ते म्हणजे पोल स्टार किंवा ध्रुव ताऱ्यावरून. ॲज वी ऑल नो दॅट पोल स्टार इज फिक्स्ड इन द नॉर्थ डिरेक्शन, सो वी कॅन find out the pole star and find the direction. But as I told you about the magnitude, the magnitude of pole star is greater than +2, so it is difficult to see it. त्याच्यापेक्षा अनेक सोप्या पद्धतीने आपण दिशा ओळखू शकतो. We can even find out the direction with the help of moon. चंद्राला त्याचा प्रकाश कोणामुळे मिळतो, तर तो अर्थातच सूर्यामुळे. आपण जर का चंद्र हा पहाटेच्या वेळेला बघत असू तर त्याचा प्रकाशमान भाग ज्या बाजूला असेल त्याच बाजूला सूर्य असतो आणि अर्थातच ती ईस्ट डिरेक्शन असते. If we are seeing moon in the evening, the illuminated portion of the moon is near the sun and it is the west direction. अशा सोप्या प्रकारे आपण दिशांचा अंदाज बांधू शकतो आणि एकदा आपल्याला ईस्ट आणि वेस्ट कळलं तर बाकीच्या दिशा ओळखणं अत्यंत सोपं आहे. आता कोणीतरी प्रश्न विचारेल की मग अमावस्येला काय कराल, तेव्हा तर चंद्रच नसतो आकाशात. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. So we can find directions in other ways as well. We can find direction with the help of observing a star. आपल्याला भले त्या ताऱ्याचं नाव किंवा त्याचा मॅग्निट्यूड किंवा काही माहीत नसेल तरी आपण तो तारा मनात धरला तर त्याचं थोड्या वेळ निरीक्षण केल्यावर आपल्याला कळेल तो तारा त्याचं स्थान बदलतो. इट चेंजेस इट्स पोझिशन इन द स्काय. When a star moves away from the horizon, म्हणजे एखादा तारा जेव्हा क्षितिजापासून लांब जाईल अर्थातच ते क्षितिज म्हणजे ती पूर्व दिशा म्हणजे ईस्ट डिरेक्शन असेल आणि जेव्हा एखादा तारा एखाद्या क्षितिजाकडे जाईल तेव्हा ती दिशा पश्चिम म्हणजे अर्थातच वेस्ट असेल. कारण पृथ्वीवर प्रत्येक गोष्ट ही पूर्वेकडे उगवून पश्चिमेकडे मावळते. अशा अत्यंत सोप्या आणि दैनंदिन जीवनात खगोलशास्त्राचा अभ्यास करून आपण दिशा ओळखू शकतो. नेक्स्ट.
Okay, Archit, keep it in English only, okay? So, because many
Okay.
people are requesting. Okay.
Okay. We all are familiar with the Marathi names, Marathi months like Chaitra, Vaishak, Jyeshtha. Have you the names of these Marathi months are depended on the position of full moon. Example, when full moon lies in Chitra nakshatra, the month is named as Chaitra. When moon is located in Vishakha nakshatra, the month is called Vaishak, and so on. So here we can see that astronomy has very close relation with our day-to-day lives. Next slide. When we look at the sky, we see different types of stars. Some stars have different colors, like some stars are seen as yellow, some stars are seen as red or blue. Why this happens? The color of stars are dependent on its surface temperature. With our eyes, we are able to know the color of some bright stars and we can easily see them. We can easily see their colors. If the temperature of the star is 11,000 to 28,000 degrees Celsius, then the color of that star is blue. We can take an example. A star named Spica in Virgo can be seen as blue. If a temperature of star is 7,500 to 11,000 degrees Celsius, we can see it white in color. Example, a star named Vega in constellation Lyra. If the temperature of the star is 5,000 to 6,000 degrees Celsius, it can be seen as yellow. The best example is our sun. It is seen as yellow. If the temperature of the star is 3,000 to 3,600 to 5,000, it is an orange colored star. Example, Arcturus in constellation Boots. The temperature of a red color star is 3600 degrees to 2000 degrees Celsius. Its example is Antares in constellation Scorpius. Next slide. Astronomers have classified stars in certain classes. If the temperature of the star is greater than 33,000 Kelvin, then it falls under O category. If temperature of the star is 10,000 to 33,000 Kelvin, it falls under B category. If temperature of star is 7,500 to 10,000 degree Kelvin, it falls under A category. If temperature of star is 6,000 to 7,500 Kelvin, it falls under F category. If temperature of a star is 5,200 to 6,000 degree Kelvin, it falls under G category. Now temperature of our sun is roughly around 6,000 degree Kelvin and it falls under G category. If temperature of star is 3,700 to 5,200 Kelvin, it falls under K category. And if the temperature of star is less than 3,700, it falls under M category. Next slide. Next slide. Yes. We are familiar with meteors. We often call them as shooting stars. Meteors are basically pieces of dust and space debris that burn up when they enter in Earth's atmosphere, and they create bright streaks across the night sky. Names of meteor showers depend on the constellation in which their radiant point lies. Radiant point means the point from where the meteor showers originate. If the radiant point is in the constellation Gemini, the shower is called as Geminids. If the radiant point is in the constellation Orion, the shower is called as Orionids, and so on. There are various colors of meteor shower. Next slide. If we carefully observe the meteor showers, we come to know that they have different colors. If meteor is of red color, then it has nitrogen or oxygen content in it. If the color of the meteor is yellow, it has iron content in it. If the color of meteor is purple, it has calcium content in it. Geminids seen in December, January are yellow in color. When the color of meteor is orange, it has sodium content in it. And when the color of meteor is blue, it has magnesium content in it. Lyrids seen in the month of April are bluish in color. There are different meteor, next slide. There are different meteor showers all over the year. You can see their dates in this particular slide. And you can also see the day on which there will be maximum number of showers, as well as number of meteors we can see in an hour. The first shower of the year is Quadrantids. It is from 28 December to 7 January. Maximum number of shower is on 3rd Jan, and we can see 45 to 200 meteors in an hour. So these are best to observe. And last meteor shower is in the month of December, 6 December to 19 December, and maximum number of shower is on 13 December. We can see 80 meteors in an hour, and so this is also the best meteor shower we can observe. And as I told in the earlier slide, the color of this meteor shower, Geminids, is yellow. Next slide. Now in the next session I will be showing you the mounting of Cassegrain telescope. So these are some photographs captured by me with the help of my telescope. This is planet Saturn. Its rings are clearly visible in the telescope. Next slide. This is Jupiter. Jupiter has in all 79 moons, but biggest 4 are discovered by great scientist Galileo, and we can see them with the help of a small telescope. So in this picture we can see Jupiter in the center, 2 moons above it and 2 moons below it. Next slide. This is a photograph of Orion Nebula. Nebula means birthplace of stars. This is the place where stars are born. And this is the photograph of famous nebula in the constellation of Orion called M42. Next slide. Now we can proceed to the live mounting of Cassegrain telescope. Are you able to see the telescope? Vaibhav? Hello? Sachin or Vaibhav?
No. Still we can't see.
Now? Hello, Sachin?
No. It takes little while to show it.
Vaibhav, can you turn off PPT? Yeah, no. Can you see telescope? Hello, Sachin?
No, not yet. It takes a while. Wait.
Yeah, okay. Just let me know when you start seeing it.
Yes.
Hello?
Wait, Archit. Still not visible.
Okay.
The telescope is visible. I request everyone else to turn off their video so that we can see the presenter's telescope. Please turn off your videos so the presenter's telescope is visible.
Shall I start?
I am able to see your telescope. Can everyone else see? Just let us ask them in the chat. I think people are responding, yes, they can see. Whoever cannot see, you can see a small icon on the top. Press and hold that icon and lock view on that video, so you will be able to see it full screen.
I am only not able to see.
Vaibhav, just let me know when to start.
Archit, you can proceed because everyone else is able
Okay.
to see.
Okay, okay. Yeah, if
Those of you
everyone
who are
is
not
able
able to see,
to, I guess you should start.
those of you who are not able to see, please lock view. From the top of your screen. You will see an icon of the presenter's telescope. Lock your view. This gentleman here, I request him to turn off his video link. Whoever has turned on the video link, please turn off your video links so that only the presenter's video is seen on the screen.
Okay, so I will proceed.
Yes, go ahead.
This is the tripod of the telescope, and as you can see, this is the accessories tray. This is used to keep the things like eyepieces or camera when we don't require them. This is the telescope mount. There are basically two types of mounts. One is alta azimuth mount and the other is equatorial mount. This one is equatorial mount. The basic difference between the mounts is alta azimuth mounts has only two adjustments, that is altitude and azimuth. If we want to move our telescope left and right, we have to change the azimuth, and if we want to move our telescope up and down, we have to change the altitude. But this is the equatorial mount. It has an extra adjustment of setting our latitude and aligning it with the pole star. Like for example, when the latitude of Mumbai is 19 degree, so we have to adjust this knob, as you can see the degrees here, to the 19 degree. Now I attach the mount to the tripod. This is the main tube of my telescope. My telescope is 4-inch telescope. When we say that the telescope is 4-inch, it means the aperture of telescope is checked. This distance is 4-inch, and so the telescope is called 4-inch telescope. The aperture of the main lens. There are 8-inch, 12-inch or 16-inch telescopes as well. Now I attach telescope to the mount. Now Now telescope is attached to the mount. Now to balance the weight of telescope and eyepiece, there is a part called as counterweight. We have to attach it to the mount so that it balances the weight of the telescope. Now, as you can see, now counterweight is attached to the telescope. It helps to balance the telescope like this. Telescope doesn't fall. It gets balanced with the help of counterweight. In this part of the telescope, we attach eyepieces or mirror diagonal.
Archit, can you tilt your camera a little so that we can see the top part? Yes.
Visible? This is 90-degree mirror diagonal. This is just a mirror, so that light comes from here. It gets reflected in this mirror and we can see from the top. So it makes us easy to look from the eyepiece. Focal length of this telescope is 1250 millimeter. As we all know, focal length means distance of focus and center of the lens. Now I am attaching eyepiece to the telescope. There are different types of eyepieces depending on their focal length. This one is 25 mm eyepiece. Magnification of telescope depends on the focal length of the eyepiece, because the formula is focal length of the telescope upon focal length of the eyepiece. So as we can see in this telescope, focal length is 1250 millimeter and focal length of this eyepiece is 25 millimeter. So magnification is 50 times. I am attaching eyepiece to the mirror diagonal. This is the second eyepiece with 10 mm.
Lagging. Hello.
Hello.
Archit, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, your video was lagging and your audio was not also clear. Can you just start from the focal length part?
Okay. Focal length of the telescope is distance between focus and center of lens. Focal length of this telescope is 1250 millimeter. We have different types of eyepieces depending on their focal length. The eyepiece which is attached here is 25 millimeter eyepiece. Magnification formula is focal length of the telescope upon focal length of the eyepiece. So as in this case, the focal length of telescope is 1250 millimeter divided by focal length of eyepiece that is 25 millimeter. So the magnification is 50 times. This is second type of eyepiece with 10 focal length. When we attach this eyepiece to the telescope, the magnification increases from 50 times to 125 times, as 1250 divided by 10, that is 125. So basically, when we need to see the magnified view, we use 10 eyepiece, and when we want to see less magnified view, we use 25 eyepiece. This is finder scope. This is used to locate the stars and planets and set it in the telescope. A red dot is seen from this lens. We need to put that red dot on the star or planet which we desire to see. The first time we use our telescope, we need to align that red dot with the telescope. It is attached here, and as we turn on the knob, a red light flashes from this lens. We need to put that red light on the desired object, and that object gets automatically set in the telescope field of view. These are slow motion trackers. Sometimes we need to track the object. As Earth rotates, the object changes its position in the sky, but it changes its position slightly. So if we directly move the telescope like this, we may miss the object, and so slow motion trackers are used so that we are able to track the object. The telescope moves very little, and we can keep the object in middle of the field of view. These slow motion trackers are attached here. We have each slow motion tracker, one for altitude adjustment and the other for azimuth adjustment. And by rotating this slow motion trackers, we can able to move the telescope, as you can see a bit, and it helps to track the object. Now this is the eyepiece. We see the desired object from this lens and mount. Hello, Vaibhav. Sachin, hello.
Yes, go ahead, Archit.
Yeah, mounting is done. We can proceed with the Q&A session.
Oh, okay. Uh, अर्चित, एकदा तुझ्याकडे
हा?
कॅमेरा फेस
माझ्याकडे.
लेट पीपल सी.
Yeah, okay. Am I visible? Hello, good morning everyone.
No, not visible.
Wait.
Yes. Yep.
Good morning everyone. Visible?
Yes.
Okay, so we may start with the Q&A session.
Okay, Vaibhav.
Yes. For Q&A, everyone will be able to see an icon to enter your question. Basically, you will be in a line to ask questions directly to the speaker for today, that is Archit. And for that, you will have to click on the icon to add yourself in the Q&A. So we will start the Q&A session soon. Once your question is picked, you will be unmuted and you will be directly allowed to speak and ask your question. Keep it brief. Please announce your name and ask your question. Archit, for some reason I'm unable to unmute you. If you have put yourself on mute, can you just unmute yourself? Or you can probably leave and join again. We will
Hello.
take questions one by one. The first question is by Deepu Mehta. Yes, Archit, we can hear you now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Deepu, you can ask your question.
Good morning, Archit. It was a nice presentation. Thank you for giving us information. Archit,
Yeah,
my
good morning.
question to you is, you have shown us a telescope and how to
Yeah.
attach and the various parts of the telescope. Now,
Yeah.
if we want to click some pictures, so where you will
Yeah,
place your
okay.
camera?
Yeah, yes. Do you remember where I placed the eyepiece on the telescope?
Yes, on the top.
Yeah. So there is a instrument called as T-ring. We have to attach it to our DSLR camera and
Okay.
directly attach that T-ring to the telescope instead of eyepiece.
Okay. So
To the mirrored
is it necessary to have only DSLR camera or any other also we can use?
No, T-ring is specified to DSLR cameras, and DSLR cameras are better for astrophotography, so they are preferred ones.
Okay, thank you, Archit.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Deepu Mehta. We move on to the next person. That is Karthik Pathak. Karthik, I think, has dropped. We move on to Soham Arthur.
Yes.
Soham, you can ask your question.
What is photometer?
Photometer is an instrument used to measure magnitude of the stars. I can give you detailed information maybe after the session, or you can search it on the internet as well. Basically, it is an instrument to measure the magnitude of stars. Hello?
Okay, we move on to Harshal Pradhan now. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
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 Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Archit, and
Harshal,
good morning,
please ask
everyone.
your question.
Yeah,
Yeah, good morning.
am I audible? Yeah, good morning,
Yes.
Archit, and good morning, everyone. See, my name is Harshal Pradhan. I am from Mulund. I wanted to ask a question that for the Cassegrain telescope with all its mounting accessories, what is an approximate cost for the same,
Okay.
and which is the best place to get? Like, I know Tejraj and Company.
Okay. I have purchased my telescope from Sea Sky Telescopes, Badlapur, and its
Okay.
approximate cost is around 25,000, including everything.
Okay, that is for your 4-inch.
Yeah, 4-inch. Yes, the cost varies with the aperture of telescope. Higher the aperture, cost increases.
Yes, increases.
Yeah, but 4-inch basic telescope we can buy around 25,000.
One more question, if you don't mind. Like,
Yeah.
out of this Newtonian reflector, refractor, and Cassegrain, which is better to have to observe the planets?
Yes. Technically, refractor is best one to observe the planets, but refractor telescopes are very bulky and difficult to handle. Cassegrain telescope is fine for planets as well as deep sky objects like nebulas or distant stars, etc. So amateur astronomers prefer using Cassegrain telescope, and these are less costly as well as very easy to handle. So Cassegrain telescope is preferred. Hello?
Okay. Yes. Thanks, Archit. We move on to the next question now. That is by Nikhil.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, hi Archit. Good presentation.
Yeah,
Just have
thank
one
you.
question. You talked about different eyepieces and the magnification based on the focal length, right? So, what about the image resolution?
Image resolution depends on the camera. Hello? There is no.
I can hear you, Archit.
Yeah, the image resolution generally depends on the type of camera. There is no connection to the eyepiece. Hello?
Okay. Yeah. Archit, I think
we can use different camera modes like RAW or JPEG, and resolution depends mostly on that.
Okay. So there is no correlation
I think
with the magnification and resolution. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes. Archit, I think we do not have any more questions for now, so we'll end the Q&A session.
Okay.
And we thank you all for joining in today. I think it was overall a great presentation and a great session by Archit. First one in our series. We are going to have many more in future. Sachin, would you like to have a few concluding words?
Yes, I can see a few questions in the chat window as well. So
Okay. If we can quickly go through, otherwise we can also put in an option in the feedback form for the respondents or participants to ask their questions. So we will be sending a feedback form on WhatsApp. You can
I think
fill it in, and you can also.
One question
Yes.
from Satish Kaka is interesting. He's asking, is the telescope accessories available on rent? Can Archit answer this?
Archit,
Yeah, I
yes,
have answered it on the chat window only.
Okay.
If you can see, I have answered.
Okay. Archit, if you can just reiterate what you said on the chat.
Okay.
Briefly,
Telescope is generally not available for the rent. The question was, is telescope and accessories available on rent? But the answer is, I don't think it is generally available on rent. We need to purchase.
I think also because it is an expensive
Yeah,
necessary and
yeah,
an expensive device to have.
yeah. So many people refrain from giving it on a rent.
Okay, okay, yes.
There is
Because
one
there are
more
a lot of
question. What
handling
you will suggest
risks involved.
for beginner telescope? I can answer. I will answer that, and then we can end.
Okay, okay.
I suggest 4-inch Cassegrain telescope. Like I have, it is best planetary as well as deep sky viewing, and it is very easy to handle. So and its cost is around 20,000 to 25,000. So I suggest it for beginners.
Okay. You mean amateur astronomy observers who would like to view and get a sense of the basic astronomical observations that they can have.
Basic astronomical observations are stars or planets. As I showed you the photographs, we can see rings of the Saturn clearly, or Jupiter along with its moons. We can see our moon with in great details. The craters on the moon are clearly visible, and
Okay,
if we proceed, we can go to the distant objects or deep sky objects like nebula or galaxies or clusters. But I think it will be difficult for beginner to see those objects.
Spot them.
So
Yeah.
to spot them. So to start with, you can definitely observe planets and our moon.
Okay. Archit, thanks a lot for today's session. I think it was a really nice one. And hats off to your insights on astronomy, because I think you've been doing it since a very young age. Also, I thank all the participants who have joined in today. Vidnyan Vibhag of Maharashtra Seva Sangh will continue to have many more live sessions and webinars of this kind in future as well. So we'll send you updates on WhatsApp, we'll send you updates on email. And you can keep checking our social media pages also. Thanks a lot. Do not forget to fill in your inputs and comments in the feedback form on today's session. And hopefully we'll also have a recording of the session, as many have asked for it today in the chat.
I also like to add.
The session. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you everyone for attending the session, and thank you Maharashtra Seva Sangh Vidnyan Vibhag for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Yes, let me just conclude with some a few points. Actually, we are planning to have a few sessions in the coming days, probably on astrophotography, astronomy of eclipses, or history of astronomical sciences and astrometry. But along with that, we have one more interesting topic on 3D printing. So we'll let you know probably next Saturday, or we have already given you next Saturday or Sunday. But yes, we will be providing a link to get feedback. So we are forwarding feedback form link. So please spare some time and fill it out. And again, thanks a lot. Thanks for joining the session.
Okay. Thanks everyone. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.